Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories, where today we are going to continue climbing this tower. We've already reached floor 10, but we're going to push onward. And also, I've used training charm, that thing, because we've gotten past the point where this place doesn't give much XP. And from here on out, it's going to be given a pretty decent amount, so I wanted to capitalize on that. Though we will still have some minion monsters like this jerk. Oh, would you look at that? There's a whole bunch of Punohabers. I bet we can get rid of all of them. Would you look at that? They're all gone. See, that's one reason to wear this armor set, is because it reduces order cost. And spread shock breath costs just enough that without this reduced order cost, we can't use it from the very start, but with it we can. So basically we can just blow right through all those minion encounters. Oh, would you look at that? It's a Gendrome. Oh no. Oh, and a Vespoid apparently. And a Cephalos. It's an interesting set of creatures. Let's go ahead and... Actually, hang on. What was it using? Power attack on a Vespoid, sure. That actually works out just fine. In fact, would you look at that? We get some free kinship. Okay, spread shock breath. That is totally acceptable. Let's go ahead and work on the Cephalos. Alright, Cephalos gone. And this Gendrome's going to be gone very, very soon. Finish with a heal. And then dead Gendrome. But we need to get past all the little stuff. We need to fight big things so that we can really take advantage of the XP boost. I think once we get to like floor 20, we'll stop seeing so many little things, but even so, we should see more big things in floors 11 through 20 than we did in 1 through 10. Like this guy. And I believe it'll probably also have a plum friend. Nope, just little friends. That's fine, but instead of Thunder Double Fang... Alright, and then you're probably using tech, so power. Knowing how monsters function is very useful in the tower. Wow, the Ludroth lived. And it's skill sealed. Nasty. Let's go ahead and swap then. Tartarus ought to do just fine. And instead of Dragon Shroud... Oh, we can't use that. It costs too much. But... you don't have anything that you can use to hit multiple things at once yet, other than spread Dragon Breath. So, I guess we're just using a regular old attack. Okay, bye, I guess. Well then. Thankfully, Dragon Shroud actually does last a few turns. Otherwise, it'd be really easy to waste. And let's go ahead and have you use repeated Dragon Strike here. Just really get some use out of that Dragon Shroud. And since it's almost dead... Oh, I probably should have let us see that, huh? Oh well, there'll be more chances. In fact, our team has got 3 kinship abilities that we haven't yet seen on camera. Now we're getting nutriments, which aren't really huge, but I guess they're something. Oh look, it's a Basarios. I needed more toxin sacks. Oh, and some Conchu as well. So let's, again, open with the spread shock breath, get rid of the Conchu. And I guess we'll just go for this Basarios. I don't mind that Dynamo's poisoned. As long as I don't get poisoned, everything's fine. Because we can just heal Dynamo up as soon as we fill up our kinship gauge. And hey, look, it's getting filled up. So this ought to get rid of this Basarios. No problem. And it's nice that we leveled up, because that means that there's no healing to do after this. Well, dang, that means my expedition party's not going to have itself going while we continue this episode. I'm missing out on potential passive XP. Oh, no. Actually, I'm working on leveling up a Molten Tigrex. Yeah, Electrified Impact ought to be fine. Just go fast, buddy. Good. Hooray for XP. Onward. What do we get for having gotten a bunch of XP just now? All right. Ooh, Gypsaros. I actually... no, it's purple Gypsaros I need. Do you have a purple friend? Please tell me you have a purple friend. That's a Cephadrome friend. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a spread shock breath. And then we'll just swap Dynamo out after that, because Dynamo's not going to be great against that Gypsaros. Though I guess that paralysis certainly helps. Let's use this guy. He may not be the highest level member of our team, but he ought to do just fine. And he's been blinded. That's not great. Blinded and poisoned. That's even less great. But... oh, it chose tech? And now we're all blind. Tech is probably not the right choice. And by the way, just the fact that it gets all 3 of these moves is why Monoblos is so great. You can win so many head-to-heads just by taking advantage of that. And they all cost, like, nothing. So there's basically no excuse to lose a head-to-head with a Monoblos unless you just guessed wrong. And Monobloses also naturally tend to have genes that increase their head-to-head damage and whatnot. So, like, there's so many ways to just take advantage of that. Monoblos may not have the raw stats that a Diablos does, but it sure as heck does have the ability to take advantage of its stats. And we're going to try and build up to level 3 here if we can. Though depending on incoming damage, that may not be possible. Let's go for speed here. All right. And let's go for power. Okay, it's using power as well. And we're going to go ahead and just use our thing now. So, Cephadrome seems almost dead. Or at least close to almost dead. So let's see Demolition Dash. Of note, ordinarily, there would be no fire, but this is a fire Monoblos because despite my best efforts, it gained the fire type, and you can't remove an elemental type from a monster after it gets one. Like, you can change it to a different one, but you can't remove it. And let's go ahead and swap you out for someone who's got health. And then I'll go ahead and heal myself here. I hope that they patch that text bubble whenever they add patch 1.2, if they do. Because, oh boy, does it need it. Okay, good. Got it out before it could use Paralysis Cutter. And now we get to see this. And also get rid of the poisons. Between the name and how everything goes, you can tell that this was meant to just be regular Zinogre's move. And they just didn't change it at all for Stygian. Like, it's still called Voltage Crush, and then there's all the flashing and whatnot, and yeah, it's clearly meant to just be regular lightning lighting up the place, but apparently Dragon can light things up too. Alright, we need to do a little bit of worrying about health here. So it's donut time. Yeah, I know, I just used a donut for like 12 HP. And I just did it for like 14. But it's fine because we've got more than enough donuts. Okay, Ketcha time. I can deal with Ketcha time. Oh, and it's got a Cuckoo and an Oroctor friend. Let's see about getting rid of the Oroctor. Hey, we got rid of the Oroctor. Now, we are going to want to get rid of both of these. But I guess we're going for the Cuckoo first, because it can do spread damage. Admittedly not high spread damage, but spread damage nonetheless. And now Ketcha wants to deal. So we'll go ahead and beat it in a head-to-head as well. Winning head-to-heads is almost never a bad plan. That should do it there, and then over here. Ah, they both went speed. Even though they're both normally tech type. But hey, whatever. We're fine. I like how it negated abnormal statuses after receiving one. Okay, good. We survived that. Oh, but then we didn't. That's a shame, losing a heart so early on, but it's not like we can't replace it. It's just annoying to have to. Okay, let's go ahead and ride. And I actually did need Cutku parts for something, so it's nice to have one here. So the bird's almost gone. Maybe this will do it. Yep. And then we can do some pretty hefty damage to this Ketcha right here. Let's go ahead and just use it. Yep, that did it. All right. Plenty of nice things. And let's go ahead and restore that heart. I mean, we do have another 40 vital essences, so it's not like we're going to run out unless I play super ultra terribly. It's just, I don't like having to use them. Ooh, purple looty. You going to have friends? Oh, a Remobra. How unusual. Let's use Spread Shock Breath, see if we can't get rid of the Remobra. And I'll go ahead and just use Tech over here, because that way we can build some kinship back up. Okay, Remobra's still around. So let's use another Spread Shock Breath. Looks like the first one did wonders on the Iodrome, so another round like that should do good as well. And we got the Ludroth Parad, so that's nice too. And there goes the Iodrome, and now it's 2-on-1. So this thing uses mostly tech, but also sometimes power. Let's go ahead and hop on, get rid of that poison. Now it's Poison Soak, we'll do all of nothing. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and use Thunderous Blast. A lot of damage right there. No, you're not going to beat me on this. And there we go. And apparently, Boreas levels up much faster than Dynamo does, because it's surpassed Dynamo in level. Oh. Nah, Curiosity ain't gonna kill us. We're pretty much gonna kill it. But here we get to face down a rare species. Ooh, would you look at that? And upon defeating her, we'll be able to take home our very own Gold Rathian egg. Also, no matter how many Gold Rathian eggs you take home, they all have, at least in my experience, they all have the same loadout and position of genes. Like, they've got the same open slots in the same places, and their genes are all the same, and they're all in the same spots. So, Yeah, that's a thing. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and heal myself here because I forgot to do that between areas, and spread fire breath can get nasty. So let's go ahead and have you use spread shock breath. That ought to do some pretty hefty damage to everything. And this is probably a speed attack incoming, so tech it is. All right. I don't know what you're using Thunder Double Fang on, but I like that you're using it. And I should probably just heal myself again. Just a potion. Ooh, on the head. Good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because she's probably going to use spread flame breath, and this way we can at least limit the damage. Okay. Tech. Wrong, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and loose our Thunderous Blast. Okay. Now, sure, a life powder. I don't remember what Lunar cried. Oh, just removes buffs? What was even the point of that, lady? Like, you're almost dead and you decide to remove our buffs? Did we even have buffs to remove? I hate Sweet Poison Spike. And there we go. So the nice thing about the training charm is its duration only ticks down when you're not in combat and not in a menu. So basically only when you have control of your character in the overworld does it tick down. Which means that even though we've been in here for well over 3 minutes, we still have over 27 minutes left on our duration. Which basically means that one training charm can last you for the entire tower. The eggs do respawn, so if you go back down to floor 10, you can get back up to floor 20 and get yourself another Gold Rathian egg. It's just save before you hatch the first one, and that way you can get yourself a great Gold Rathian, like in terms of what bonuses it gets when you hatch it. And then, like, any future ones are just for passing on the genes. Also, hello, shakalakas. Let's see if we can't get rid of them all at once. Well, I see they want to have beef with me. Okay, can't get rid of them, but can get them hurt and paralyzed. So let's go for this one. That way we get rid of all of them, and it looks like it was fully paralyzed, so hooray for that. Well, I guess I'll take all those big barrel bombs. Nothing wrong with free explosives. In this context, at least. There are definitely some contexts where there's a lot wrong with it. And looks like we've hit the conga floor. Okay, no tech attacks incoming, so let's just go ahead and use a potion. I have no idea why it uses wait and see. Like, is that supposed to accomplish something for it? And also, don't use attacks against the thing that just made itself immune to damage for one turn. That's not the smart way to play here. Okay, now we can probably get a double attack. Yeah. All right, let's just go ahead and release this on you. And hopefully this will do it in. All right, just one left. Let's go ahead and heal up a little. I'll take free damage. It's not giving us kinship, but it is an extra 350 damage for no cost. And now for murder. On to the next floor we go. I hope you folks enjoy the combat system in this game, because that's all this episode is going to be. Just combat, combat, more combat. I know I enjoy it. And hey, it's Garug time. And a purple Gypsaros. That keeps things interesting. Unfortunately, the Garuga is in fact poison immune. Thankfully, that noxious poison did not go through. Though that one did. But we could get rid of it now, and we will, because the Garug's probably using Nox Poison Chaser, which we don't like. But we can take advantage of. Heh, nice try. And then let's use power. Oh, that was wrong. Again, nice try there, Gypsaros, but as long as we're mounted, your status stuff is doing nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and unleash this on the Garug. And the Garug will be gone pretty soon. In fact, right this turn. I was kind of hoping to beat it in a head-to-head, but having it die beforehand works too. Saves me some HP. So this flash actually had a chance of doing something. It just didn't. All right, we get to hop on Dynamo after this. Your Stun Crusher didn't get to do nothing. But I think Stun Crusher causes stun, that's the thing. All right, plenty of purple Gypsaros stuff. That's good for me, because I needed it. I don't remember what for, but I think it was for upgrading poison weapon. And now to munch on a few donuts. Thankfully, Garnet expends all of her calorie intake during combat. Otherwise, eating so many donuts would probably be very, very bad for her. I mean, it's already probably not great, but... Okay, so this thing uses speed and tech, which means Dynamo's probably not the best choice. Let's go for Tartarus. Oh, hi Zamtrios. Fancy meeting you here, I guess. This poor Zamtrios. Okay, so neither one of them is using something we can take advantage of, but that's fine. How about now? Okay, just you then. Let's use tech. Good. Tech is the safer choice anyway. And tech again. I mean, we can keep using tech until we absolutely have to use our kinship skill. So this will be a knockdown right here. And then we can unleash a level 3 on a downed foe and a not downed foe. Definitely did more damage to the downed one, though. Alright. Wow, the Zamtrios is almost dead from incidental damage. Well, I guess we did do a little bit of focusing on it specifically. So that heal that Tartarus just got was from Predatory L, which, I mean, getting 80 HP for everything it kills in a PvP or a PvE setting, like when you're fighting small monsters, is totally fine. But I think I'm probably going to have to replace that gene, because in a PvP setting or when you're fighting multiple large monsters, 80 HP for one kill is not much when you've got 500 max HP. So yeah, probably going to have to replace that. Alright, let's bring Dynamo back out. No, not Poison Spit. Use something with some oomph. Oh, it's using Wait and See. It really wants to be freed. I'm cool with that. It's free XP. That we wouldn't have gotten if it hadn't used Wait and See. Got back that Vital Essence we used. And now for a Ruby Basarios. And a Nerscylla. Keeps things interesting. Nerscylla, it's usually a toss-up whether it's going to use tech or power, but we guessed right this time. And let's go... Oh, guessed wrong. Ooh, that is not good for us. Thankfully, this thing doesn't have Nox Poison Chaser. So hopefully we don't... Okay, good. The Nox Poison didn't take us out. So we can probably get rid of this spider right here. There we go. And then we can just keep using power against this thing until we're forced to release the thing, or until it falls over. Considering power and tech attacks are about all it can use to do damage to us. As long as we keep using power, we'll be just fine. And we'll be whittling down its health, as well as edging ever closer to a knockdown. Though honestly, if we release this just right now... Oh, it can also use Heat Beam. And yeah, we probably could have killed it earlier as well. But that's fine. Though it looks like it might be time for some donuts. Gonna run out of Choco Paw soon. Yeah, sure. Gonna have to move on to other donut types, and that'll just be awful. We've gotten so used to Choco Paws. Okay, that is probably the worst reward we've gotten from any of these floors so far. Hey, Laggy, how's it going? Oh. And a Zenogre. Interesting. Okay, power attack is probably not the thing to use there. So, I mean, Thunder Double Fang's probably not much better. But yeah, at least it's not going to lose to Thunder Tackle. And honestly, I probably shouldn't be using Dynamo here, but at least it does resist electricity. Got that going for us. Why are you using Tech now, Laggy? That's not your deal. Yeah, actually using a Monstie that resists Thunder here is probably one of the better things I could do. Again with the Tech. You're a power-type monster. Act like it. Or, I mean, at least use, like, Double Fang. Alright, so let's use... Okay, now it uses power. Here I was expecting a Double Fang. But you... Okay, I guess we have chosen very wrong. That's a shame. So let's go ahead and Life Powder here. Okay. Finally, we win a head-to-head. Though honestly, I should really be doing a lot more focusing of my offense here, because bringing them both down together, while it does look neat, is not really the greatest way to go if you want to keep your HP high. As you can see here. Thankfully, my Mega Potions are basically max potions when used on myself. Used on Dynamo, they're not quite so effective. Thankfully, they don't have to be so effective as long as we occasionally fill our kinship gauge, because then we can just do this. So, the Laggy is lower, but this guy's trying to do something. And it's a power attack, of course. Okay. You know what? Let's just ensure that we can use the kinship skill. Get some heavy damage in there. Good job, Poison. You did it. Please be using power. Excellent. Okay, it's not going to be using tech. So let's just do that. Okay, it is going to be using tech. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Dynamo. How many times has that happened so far? I say the enemy's not going to be using something, and then that's the exact thing that it uses. It's been more than a few, I know that. And again with the power. I should have just used the thing. There's no way it wouldn't have been lethal at that level of HP. Took a lot of unnecessary damage during that floor. But at least Dynamo just got a heal. Hooray for level ups. Now to munch on some Choco Pod donuts. That'll be enough. And another not great reward. Interesting they put Pecco after Laggy. But what's it going to have as a friend? Just another Pecco. Though wild Peccos can bring in other monsters. So I'm guessing that's going to be the main deal here if we don't bring them down fast. Also, having two Peccos using Empowering Song on each other could probably also get nasty. Alright, we probably get a double attack here. It's worth going for it. Even though we didn't need the kinship. Preventing incoming damage is often worth doing. So I have a feeling this is going to be a dead Pecco. Yep, that's a dead Pecco. So Mimic Voice is bringing in a friend. Ooh, a Tigrex. That's excellent. I needed Tigrex parts. Thanks, Pecco. So, yeah, you go ahead and power attack it. I'll go ahead and join you. Possibly get rid of this Pecco right here. Or at least get it weakened. There we go. Okay, so Tigrex uses primarily power, but also speed. But as long as we use speed, we'll mostly be okay. It can use tech, like it's doing right now. But usually you're okay if you use speed against a Tigrex. And then if it starts using dash combo, it will often keep using dash combo because it does more damage every time it's used. So take advantage of that. So here's a knockdown. Or not. Dang it, now we can't get a knockdown. And we got knocked off. Oops. Well, that's not good. That was, in fact, quite bad. Yeah, we're going to keep seeing dash combo in here, so we need to interrupt it. Because otherwise, we're going to end up losing another heart. And I don't want to lose another heart, because then I have to replace another heart. So Let's go ahead and swap for Aeolus. Because Aeolus can be commanded to use tech if it doesn't want to do it just normally. Oh, sure. Just swap to Stampede now. That's great. Well, at least we didn't lose another heart. And hey, Aeolus got a heal. Decent amount of Tigrex stuff. Could have used more. But I'll take it. So we need this Vital Essence. Thankfully, we've only used Vital Essences that we've either replaced or found here. So that's nice. And we are out of Choco Paws, so now it's time for Sugar Paws, which honestly sound very tasty, and I want some. That ought to be fine. And next up, we should have another rare species to deal with. And that'll actually complete our monster list, rather. Also our monster list. Because once we get that egg, we will have gotten at least one of every egg. So yeah, our Monsterpedia will be just totally complete. That's kind of neat. So Silver Rathalos is kind of nasty to fight, and it's amazing to use on your team, though it's a little bit overpowered, and I could definitely see people being against the use of Silver Rathalos and its genes, because it does have really good genes as well. It's like using legendary Pokemon in Pokemon. Some people are against it, other people are all for it. Let's use Thunder Double Fang here, because this is a Rathalos. It's going to be using mostly power. Let's get you some health. I'm actually a little surprised the face hasn't broken yet, but... Oh, did we choose different parts? Yeah, it was going for the body. I was going for the face. Yeah, you can use Spread Shock Breath. That'll be fine. I'll go ahead and use the Life Powder, though, because it looks like we've got a multi-target thing incoming. Ow. Okay. I think now is a good time for a Dust of Life. Ooh, breaking the tail kept it from using its Wyvern King Dance. That's good. Wyvern King Dance hurts. And there's a heal for Dynamo. There's a speed attack for the big boy. And here is some damage. And there we go. And we got something that has not existed in any other game. Silver Rathalos has never had its own ruby, but then again, neither has Azure Rathalos, and that also does in this game. Actually, let's go ahead and check our Monsterpedia. Oh, we're still missing... Oh, that's right. White Monoblos is a thing. One assumes. But hey, we... Training Charm Plus? I should have checked this earlier. We could have used that during this. And hey, 2 free Flying Wyvern Stims. That's nice. I don't know what Dragon Aura is, but it sounds nice. Yeah, as soon as we hatch these two, we'll be able to get those rewards. And another free Flying Wyvern Stim. Not bad. So, let's go on ahead back to town. We'll head to Oasim for reasons that I have mentioned in the past. It's got stuff nice and convenient to where you spawn in and where the caravan stand is. So, if we just go ahead right here and open up our egg carton. Let's go ahead and hatch this. We did get it after all. And my guess was accurate. It was a Rathian. So, there's our gold Rathian. So yeah, it'll always be that loadout, those genes, those positions, everything. Only stuff that'll change is the bonuses that you get as you hatch her. And the same kind of stuff is true of Silver Rathalos. But they do have some pretty phenomenal stuff going on. Like, let's just take a look. And we want to actually go here. So yeah, speed res large, that's pretty alright. Spread fire breath is great. Poison rate plus L, sure. Negate poison is just fine. All element boost large is pretty nice. And here, power boost large, yes please. Negate poison, alright. Infernal breath, yes please. Extend poison large, sure. And dragon boost large actually doesn't really do anything for him, but it's good for other monsters. So yeah, it's got some stuff going for it. So now, we have hatched every currently available monstie. Another training charm plus. I could use it now, but I might as well just go back through the tower with it at some other point, rather than replacing the charm I've got going right now. So, yeah. Let's get back to the tower. We'll have this episode go a little long. I'll get to floor 40. Ooh, Aragon. I like the noises Aragon makes. And 2 rocks? How are we going to do this? I can take an Aragon by itself, but an Aragon with 2 rocks. Let's use Thunder Double Fang. That'll do better for us here. Ooh, and we poisoned it, which means that it might not be able to act sometimes. Like right now. Seriously, Aragon is so weak to poison. Just get a poison on it, and it cries. There we go. We managed to somehow defeat the Aragon and the 2 rocks. I don't know how we did it, but we did. We didn't get a lot of Aragon parts, but we did get a ruby. Ooh, Dust of Life. That replaces the one that we used. Okay, time for a spider. And I see it brought a new coat with it. So let's go ahead and Electrified Impact there. That'll probably do better for us. Ah, and it took effect. Nasty. But hey, at least Dynamo knows what he's doing. Yeah, let's go for it. Way to use your Salve Thunder Breath on a Thunder monster. Seems smart. Nice try, buddy. There goes the spider almost. Well, it's going now. Should have let the Kezu do this. Stupid spider. So the coat has outlasted its wearer. Yeah, I don't know what you were trying to accomplish by roaring at the laggy, but I mean, I guess you can do that. All right, let's hop on up. And we'll just use a few power attacks until we have to stop. Oh, it's almost dead. Well then, let's just go ahead and use this now. Thankfully, Dynamo is going to be good against pretty much most of the things we find in this tower. Just through the nature of how many things are weak to thunder or use thunder. And Dynamo's a pretty good choice against both. Ooh, a Piscine Wyvern stem. Because we totally use Cephadrome. I'm going to roar at this thing. Unfortunately, that does nothing. Green Narga and Baroth. Interesting combo. Yeah, looks like Baroth isn't using anything in particular, so let's just go for the Narga. Nice para. Yeah, we're going to want to get rid of the Narga quickly because taking too many of those spike bombs can get nasty. Unfortunately, we can't too often make it so that Dynamo can attack the Narga safely. So we just gotta use what we can when we can and hope that Dynamo makes the right choices. So let's go ahead and toss a Mega Potion over there. Okay, Dynamo, I really wish that you would spend more time targeting the Narga. I kind of want it dead. Alright, hopefully this will do it right here. Yeah, that was a bad choice you made there, Narga. And apparently this Baroth made itself weak to lightning. And let's not use power. That's probably not going to end well for us. Not against a speed-typed monster. Yeah, he's almost dead. And there we go. Another floor down. Tartarus is starting to catch up to Dynamo as well. Oh boy, now we can upgrade an amphibian because we totally use Zamtrios as well. Sup, Azulos? Hope you're ready to go down. Oh, and a pink Rathian. So we probably actually want to get rid of the pink Rathian first because that and also the spread poison tail. Both of which are nasty, nasty, nasty things. Oh, she's using power? Jerk move. Okay, let's go ahead and use a life powder here. Ooh, close. Let's not use power against him. Do we want to use Spread Shock Breath? No, we don't want to use Spread Shock Breath. Let's just use that, and then we'll get some health on you, big guy. Ooh, Thunder Double Fang was the wrong choice. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a nasty floor, and it's got some shades of what's to come. Thank goodness the Mega Potion went through before the spread Blaze Breath. Oh, great. Alright, well, at least we can get a full heal on Dynamo here. So now for you. Why are you using power? You're a speed type monster. Come on. Okay, well, at least he is almost guaranteed to be using power. Okay, let's just go ahead and release this on him. Almost got him out. This might do it. Nope, not quite. Alright, well, this should do it. Nice. Having the para actually kick in the moment it was applied. That is always great. And let's just use this right here. Got rid of the sweet poison strike. And yeah, now that she's alone, yeah, the fight was basically ours. And that's really all you need. Just get one of them alone. Could have dealt with having more parts from both of them, though. So, what do we get here? Oh, Temnosarin stem. I suppose that's great for all those spiders that we definitely use. So is this going to be 1 barrel feline or 2? It's 2. So, spread shock breath, go. Meanwhile, I'll just, I guess, smack one. No! If only Dynamo's quick kicked in, we could have gotten the XP from both. Also, I need to use a vitality thingy. Vital essence, that thing. There we go. And what have we here? Okay. That can also replace a heart, so that's totally okay. Ooh, Sandbarioth. I needed Sandbarioth parts to upgrade my Seregios armor. Because that stuff can be pretty okay. Ooh, and a Brute Tigrex. That's got the potential to be nasty. Let's use Tech right here. Thankfully, Lightning will be just fine against both of these. And Tech again. Ooh, yay, we both picked right. That's great. Bunch of kinship right there. Bunch of damage, too. All right, so let's hop on, and looks like that thing is still coming for us. So let's get a knockdown then. Knockdown and level 2 kinship attack. So Sandbarioth's going to have a bad time right now. Yeah, that was pretty bad for the Sandbarioth. But will this be a lethally bad mistake? Not quite. Close, though. So this ought to do it. Hopefully we're faster. Yeah. Prevented a Desert Fang. Okay, you can go ahead and use Electrified Impact. It's a little risky, but seems we're fine. Because that thing also has dash combo. Ooh, and it's using multiple attacks per round now because it's angry. It's always a little nasty when that happens, but hey, if you win head-to-heads, I'm totally okay with it. And this will probably be lethal just as is, so there we go. Definitely had the potential to be a lot nastier than it was. Like, if the Tigrex had kept using dash combo, we would have had a very bad time. But it didn't, so we didn't. So, what do we get this time? A Fang Wyvern Stem. I mean, we do use as an ogre, but it's already got full slots. So we didn't need that. But maybe we'll get a Leviathan Stem on this floor. I would love that. Oh, Blue Kutku and a Red Kezu. Interesting pairing. Let's go ahead and use speed. Red Kezus like to use power. And let's not use Tech against it. Tech can't beat anything it's going to use. So, let's work on getting that Kutku out of here. It's probably using Tech or Speed, so yeah. Alright, you can Poison Spit the Kezu, that's fine. And I'll give you a little bit of a heal here. Because we can use more kinship. And you can use more health. Alrighty. So, yeah, let's just work on this Kutku. And there's a chance we can get a double attack here. And hey, would you look at that? Prevented a Thunderfang. That's totally fine in my book. And now we can hop on here and we can show the Kutku a bad time. And we can continue showing the Kutku a bad time if it doesn't use Peck Onslaught. Alright, let's get rid of the Kutku. Now let's give you some more health. So after a couple turns, Thunder Trap explodes on whatever Monstie is in that slot. So you can swap to have a different Monstie take it, or you can just leave something that resists electricity there. And if you can actually ride the Monstie, I think it just gets rid of the Thunder Trap, so. Either way, we're just fine. Onward. Seriously, they give us Bird Wyvern Stim after Fanged Wyvern Stim? Do you think that birds are better than Fanged Wyverns? I mean, I guess maybe Zinogre shows up before Garuga? Maybe? But, like, still. Maybe it's because there's more birds than there are Fanged Wyverns. That's probably it. Ooh. Double Blows. That can get nasty. Let's definitely focus some speed attacks on this Black Blows, though, because we want that thing gone. Because it's the one that's going to use more spread moves, and those can hurt. Those can hurt bad. Nope, you are using Thunder... Oh, ooh, they're both using something. Still, Thunder Double Fang on the Black Blows. That's what we're going with. I mean, I guess if it's just using Power Charge, that's totally fine. Thunder Double Fang on the Black Blows. That's the name of the game. Ow. That's right, Black Blows counters things when it's angry. Which is generally not good for my health. Oh. Okay, the Black Blows is using something. Let's go ahead and Thunderous Blast right here. Hopefully we can prevent it. Excellent. Though a little less excellent is our health situation. And unfortunately, it looks like Dynamo doesn't want to use speed right now and also doesn't have kinship, so we're switching to someone who can be instructed to use speed. And then we're going to heal ourselves. Thankfully, these things are weak to ice, so got that going for us. Boreas is actually a really good choice against these. And let's go ahead and just toss a potion over there. And now let's toss a potion over here. And there's a skill seal, which is great. But we want you using Icicle Fang, like always. Because Bloses will use power attacks almost exclusively. I occasionally see them use tech, but it's rare. They prefer to just go power, 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 power. Which makes them really easy to knock down when they're solo. So, time for some donuts. Actually, what floor is this? Is this 38? If so, we're going to want all the health we can get. Because floor 39 is a little nasty. Oh, a commendation. It's not a Leviathan stim, but it is nice. Oh boy, floor 39. This is bad. Just throwing that right out there. This is bad. You need to get rid of one of the Kirans, and you need to do it fast. So we're going to have Boreas here, mainly because Ice Cyclone. And sure, that seems like it might go counter to getting rid of one of the Kirans, but it also can help us seal Thunder Call. And if we can get rid of Thunder Call, then this becomes less terrible. So, yeah, we're just going to keep using Ice Cyclone. That's coming straight for us. Let's just use a potion. Hopefully we get a skill seal. That'd be nice. I do not mind if the Kirins keep missing Boreas every once in a while. That's totally acceptable. Snow Shroud is fine. Yeah, let's just Life Powder. Uh-oh. Well, we didn't even get to use the Life Powder. That's unpleasant. Snow Shroud is fine. Just actually have Skill Seal kick in, please. We're getting torn apart over here. Hopefully Quick kicks in. Good. Oh, double Skill Seal. Nice. That's exactly what we needed to have happen, but we need Power Attack to not be the thing, so... I feel like Aeolus is weak to lightning. But we can command it to use Tech, which is what we really want here. Let's use Thousand Blades. Okay, which of these Kirins do we want? Let's go with Right Kirin. Yeah, Right Kirin seems like the good idea. Oh, it was the bad idea! Right, it doesn't matter that he's weak to Thunder, because he can just... He can't be targeted with Thunder right now, because they're both skill sealed. Oh, and it's using power again? What a jerk! Okay, you're using Tech against something that isn't targeting you. But it is targeting me, so if it uses Tech, or Speed rather, then we get this lovely double attack. That's great. It's almost gone. And we poisoned it too. And now we can make it be gone. And we can finally see the piercing stars. Which ordinarily wouldn't be watery, but this is a water Seregios. Because I wanted him to spit at things. Plenty of damage to both of them. And now we've just got the one Kirin to deal with, so things have become easier. And hopefully this thing's using speed right now. Excellent. All right. If it's using speed right now, this is the end, but it's not, so we're probably going to lose a heart here. But that's fine. We've still got 2 to go. And just the one Kirin, and it's on its last legs. Excellent. Plenty of Kirin parts. And we got that ancient potion we used replaced. Alright, what do we get here? An Elder Dragon Stem. How about a Leviathan Stem, please? I just want a Leviathan Stem. It's all I want. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we make our way up to the 50th floor and hopefully beyond. Well, I mean, not beyond. There is no beyond, but hopefully up to the 50th floor. And then, depending on how long that takes, we might start going through the labyrinth. But, yeah, that's for next time. See you then, friends.